my name is Cami and welcome to my channel, Cami's Corner. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. On my channel, we do mainly bath and body works and fragrance content with a sprinkle of lifestyle content. But in today's video, we have a Kringle candle PR haul. They have sent me their new fall collection, and this collection is launching Thursday, July 10th at 12 p.m. Eastern. And in my email, it says this seasonal collection brings the richness of autumn to life with 6 all new fragrances designed to capture cozy cabins, spiced desserts, and misty forest trails. So I am a Kringle affiliate. I do have a link down in the description below, as well as a discount code CAMI15 that'll save you 15% off, and I will earn a little bit of commission. I am an ambassador. They are not paying me to make this video. They did send me this in PR so I could review it, you guys, and I am always 1000% honest with you guys. I will give you guys my honest thoughts and reviews and how I feel about these candles, but I just wanted to let you know I am a Kringle ambassador where I get the chance to receive a PR as well as earn a little bit of commission. But let's get into this package. I am so excited. I will have reviews of some of these hopefully before the 10th when they launch. I'm really hoping to be able to get all of these reviewed, and when I do like my Kringle reviews, I try to burn them 3 or 4 times so you can really see how like the scent develops throughout the burning time. And then when I finish them, I will update you guys on either my Instagram story or in my empties. But if you guys are going to shop this collection when it goes live, make sure you guys use code CAMI15. I have tons of affiliate links down in the description below if you're interested. This will help me in any money earned through commission or affiliate links down in the description below. It goes all back into the channel. But this collection is full of 6 fragrances. They did send me 6 of the large glass 2-wick candles, so I am so excited. They always do such a good packaging, these. I wish I could show you them, but there's plenty of packing peanuts, and then they do put crates with like another crate on the top, so everything comes in great condition. So this is the first candle. I'm loving the imagery on the packaging. This is the Amberwood Moss. We have a beautiful little creek with some flowing water, beautiful fall yellow leaves. Oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful. But this is the fragrance Amberwood Moss. It has scent notes of amber, moss, green, a word I can't pronounce, Fougere, not sure what that is, stemmy greens, lavandin, fir, and wood. I do have a like little description of this fragrance that I can read to you guys. This candle, the little description they gave me, it says, as autumn deepens, Amberwood Moss captures the essence of a crisp forest trail where golden leaves scrunch beneath your feet and the air is rich with green, that F word again, and resinous fir. Wisps of warm amber and earthy moss linger like the last rays of sunlight through the trees, a perfect balance of freshness and fall's quiet embrace. I love crunching fall leaves underneath my feet, but I'm so excited to smell this one. Let's see how it is. Oh, yeah, this is a really mossy green candle. It really does remind me of like walking through a fall forest. Yeah, it's leafy, it's green, it's really mossy, and it's really strong on cold. Like, I can already tell this one probably will be a strong performer. It's very moss heavy. I'm getting a lot of the moss and a lot of the fir in the woods. Yeah, it's a mossy, fir, woodsy fragrance. Kind of masculine vibes, but like, I love it. Yeah, this one's really, really good. It's a little more of a basic fall kind of candle, but it's definitely mossy, green, tree kind of a candle. I do really like this. I think I would rate this one like a 6.5 out of 10. I do like that one. So let's get into the second one of the collection. This one I thought my husband would really like, but I also think I would really like this. The little cake that's on the label is making me so hungry, but Kringle always kills it with their labels and their packaging. It really helps like bring together the scent experience because you really feel like you're in fall season. We've got some apples on here and we have a little cake right up in the front. But this is the apple rum cake. This one has scent notes of apple, spiced rum, dates, fruit, pastry, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I love that they put the scent notes on the bottom. And this one says, warm from, so the little description I have for this candle, it says, warm from the oven and drenched in spiced rum. Apple rum cake fills the air with this cozy embrace of baked apples, golden pastry, and caramelized dates. A dusting of cinnamon and nutmeg lingers like the essence of autumn itself, rich, nostalgic, and irresistibly inviting. I love a good pastry note and baked apple candle, so I'm excited to smell this one. Oh, ooh, oh yeah, that smells like an apple pie. It's cinnamony, and I feel like I'm getting a lot of the dates. I don't know what dates specifically smell like, but there is a scent note in here that I cannot put my finger on, and I feel like it's dates. But I'm getting a lot of nutmeg, cinnamony, apple. Yeah, this is like a spicy, appley, fruity fragrance, but you also get like the richness, gourmand vibes from like that pastry note. Ooh, I like this one more than the Amberwood Moss. I would rate this one like an 8 out of 10. I feel like my husband's gonna absolutely love this one. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of a like spicy, appley, like apple pie crust kind of vibe. Oh, this is really nice. And this one is way stronger on cold than the Amberwood Moss. I feel like this one also is going to be a really, really high thrower. Wow, I really like that one. I will rank them at the end of how I feel about the scent. Next, we have the Vancouver Cabin, and I love the packaging on this. We've got like some snow-capped little mountains. We've got a little cabin in the woods with some trees and a pretty lake with the reflection into the lake. So beautiful. This one has scent notes of bergamot, cedar, balsamic, patchouli, moss, and amber. Okay, so this one has a little description that says, tucked away in the misty woods, Vancouver Cabin captures the essence of a crisp autumn escape where cedar and bergamot drift through the air like the first breath of dawn. As the fire crackles, warm amber, earthy moss, and balsamic woods wrap you in the quiet, smoky embrace of the season. Love these little descriptions. Let's smell this one. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, this is nice. I'm not really sure how to describe this one. I think it's the patchouli that I'm getting. Yeah, this one's really patchouli heavy. Yeah, I'm getting like mainly patchouli in this one, but I like it. I think it's nice. I don't really like, patchouli doesn't like scream fall to me. But yeah, it's like a crisp patchouli. I'm not really getting the balsamic. I feel like it's like a patchouli amber candle. Patchouli and amber are definitely the two scent notes that I'm smelling the most in this one. This one's probably my least favorite so far, but it still smells nice. But that one's just like not my typical fall fragrance. Let's move on to the next candle. This is the one that I was probably the most excited about. This is Whiskey and Embers. Again, super fun packaging. This one has scent notes of whiskey, wood smoke, tonka, spice, amber, and wood. My all-time favorite Kringle fragrances is that warm and toasty candle, and then I think it's called Bonfire or Bourbon. I'll put pictures up on the screen. Those two are my absolute favorite Kringle fragrances I've smelled in my entire life and that I've burned. So I'm assuming this is going to be very similar because it's got that similar like scent family, like a smoky whiskey kind of fragrance. This one says, whiskey and embers capture the quiet crackle of a fire on a crisp autumn night where smooth whiskey and warm tonka drift through the air. Smoldering wood smoke and spice unfold at the heart, evoking flannel, flame, and falling leaves. Grounded in amber and rich woods, it leaves behind the scent of smoke-kissed memories. A lot of these candles I'm noticing have the amber scent note, so they're really feeling the amber vibe this fall. So like I said, here's whiskey and embers. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's nice. This is probably the least strong out of the three, but the actual scent itself is really nice. Just on like my first impressions of this one, I do prefer the Bourbon Bonfire over this one, but this one's still really good. I'm getting a lot of the whiskey and just a little bit of a smoky vibe, but I do feel like the amber kind of overpowers this one. I wish it was a little more smoky, but you are getting that kind of punch from the whiskey and a little bit of a sweet, woody, smoky fragrance. It's kind of like a combination of warm and toasty and bourbon bonfire or bonfire bourbon, whatever that other candle is, kind of like meshed together. But just off of like first sniff, I do like those other ones better. And this one is the least strong, I believe, out of the bunch. Yeah, this one's the least strong, but I do like the actual scent itself. Just not my favorite from this collection so far. We still have two more candles. This one is probably my favorite packaging out of the collection because it's a pretty like acoustic guitar with some beautiful yellow leaves. This is the Rosewood and Vetiver fragrance. This one has scent notes of amber, wood, floral, fruit, amber, and tobacco leaf. I feel like all of these candles have amber in them besides the apple rum cake. So they're really feeling the amber vibe this fall. But this one says, crisp autumn air meets the warmth of smoldering amber in rosewood and vetiver, where dusky woods and golden florals intertwine like a fading sunlight through crimson leaves. A touch of sweet fruit softens into rich tobacco leaf, wrapping the season in a scent both rugged and refined. This one sounds really interesting, so let's give it a smell. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is unique. I've never smelled a candle like this in my entire life. Okay, this is so unique. I don't know if I love it, though. Yeah, it's very unique, and I'm not really sure what I'm smelling. I feel like it might be the tobacco leaf. Yeah, I think it's like the tobacco leaf. Not my favorite, if I'm going to be honest. You guys know I'm always completely honest. This one is very unique, but it's strange. I feel like you have to be looking for like this specific kind of candle to enjoy this one. Yeah, this one, unfortunately, is my least favorite in the scent itself. But I do really like the packaging. But I'm not really feeling that like tobacco kind of vibe. So, not a huge fan of that one, but it is pretty strong though. So, at least there's that. But I am intrigued that scents do transform while I am like burning them and testing them out. So, of course, I will let you guys know how I am feeling during that. But last but not least, we have Velvet Fig. This packaging is super fun. I think I've only tried one fragrance with fig in it, and it was the Bath and Body Works like brown sugar and fig, and I don't really remember liking that one. But this one is Velvet Fig, and it scent notes of ripe fig, sweet, cognac, creamy, amber, tonka, and woody. And its little scent description says, Velvet Fig wraps you in a warmth of golden leaves and a fading twilight. Speaking of Twilight, I just finished the Twilight movies and they're amazing. I had never watched them before. Me and my husband just watched them and they were super fun. Where sweet cognac swirls into the air like a quiet toast to the season, lush, ripe fig melts into a creamy heart, rich and indulgent. Anchored by amber, tonka, and deep woods, it lingers like the soft embrace of a well-worn cashmere sweater. I always love their little scent descriptions. Again, another candle with amber. I think there was only one candle that didn't have amber, and that was the apple rum cake. So you definitely have to like amber to like this collection, but here is the label as well. I think this label is fun. I've never like had a fig before, and honestly, I didn't know figs looked like that. So you learn something new every day, but let's smell this one. Oh, okay. I like this one. I don't mind this one. It smells similar to the Bath and Body Works brown sugar and fig, but I think I like this one better. I'm definitely getting like a sweet, creamy fig fragrance. Yeah, I think this one's really nice, and this one's also very strong on cold. I like this one more than I was expecting. When I saw the fig, I was a little worried because I didn't love the brown sugar and fig from Bath and Body Works, but I think this one does a great job of capturing like a sweet, creamy, slightly fruity fig. Yeah, I like this one. Definitely unique for a fall candle. Definitely unique. I'm very tempted and like I'm very intrigued by this candle. So overall, I think most of these were hits. I think there's only two that well, no, I kind of like them all. I think there's only one that I really don't like. So it'll be interesting to see how it is while I am burning. They're all pretty strong, I would say, probably besides this Vancouver Cabin. This one's a little light on cold, but hopefully they'll be better while they are burning. Like I said, these are all 2-wick candles, and they are launching Thursday, July 10th at noon Eastern time. Let's rank them from least favorite to favorite. My least favorite is this Rosewood and Vetiver, and I think it's just because I'm getting a lot of like tobacco leaves, and I don't really enjoy that one. It's definitely unique and not something I've ever smelt before or had in my collection, but not for me. And then in 5th place, we have the Vancouver Cabin. This one's just a little light on cold and more of like a basic kind of a fragrance. And I'm getting a lot of the patchouli and amber in this one. And then 4th, we have Velvet Fig. This is more of a unique fragrance. You get that sweet, creamy fig, which is really nice. Definitely, the name definitely tells you what that fragrance is going to smell like. I think it's a perfect name. And then in 3rd, we have Amberwood Moss. I really like this candle. It's really green, earthy, kind of masculine cologne vibes. Yeah, really, really like this one. These top 3 are all very, very good. Very excited for these ones. Then in 2nd, we have Whiskey and Embers. I love this one. It's very nice. It's not better than the Bourbon Bonfire or Bonfire Bourbon. I can't remember right now. Or Warm and Toasty. But it's definitely in that same scent family. It's just that punch of whiskey might be a little too much for me. But it is definitely the scent that they have called it. Whiskey and Embers. It's a smoky whiskey fragrance with a subtle sweetness. And then in 1st place is Apple Rum Cake. This is a great, spicy, really like apple, like cakey fragrance. This is definitely giving like apple cider vibes. Like a warm apple cider with a little bit of like a cake in it. Definitely cinnamon apple. Yeah, this one is my definite favorite, and this is the strongest one on cold. Thank you so much, Kringle, for sending these candles over for me to share on my channel. I don't get PR from many brands, so this means the absolute world to me. So thank you guys so, so much. I'm so excited to start trying out these candles. Let me know in the comments below which candle you guys want me to start reviewing first. I'm really hoping I can get enough burn time out of these candles to be able to have reviews up before they launch. But if I do not get them up before they launch, they will be out sometime in July. This doesn't seem like this is like a limited edition collection or anything like that. So you definitely have some time to think through your decisions. But thank you again, Kringle. If you guys are interested, I do have some affiliate links down in the description. But that's all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you give today's video a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know, are you excited to try out any of these fragrances, or let me know if you are ready for fall. I am so ready for fall this year, and I just love these kind of fall vibe candles. Definitely my favorite scent season. And if you like seeing my face, Bath & Body Works fragrance or lifestyle content, make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button because it's free to you, helps me out so very much, and you guys can always change your mind later. Thanks again, you guys, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!